I'm sitting here editing, doing some computer work. I'm talking to the girls. You know, they're not responding because they have their little earpods in and they can't hear me. But I was thinking I was just talking, just hanging out, talking to people. I was like, well, whatever. Maybe they're hearing me and just not responding. Well, apparently, I'm talking to the dog. I was out talking to you guys, chit-chatting, saying funny things from the computer.
To yourself?
Well, apparently.
I'm sorry.
I look over and I'm like, oh, yeah, well, I guess I'm alone.
I've been in here for like a while.
I know.
I've only been in here for like 5 minutes.
Well, then were you just ignoring me then when I was saying things?
Here for like 10 minutes. Well, I don't know how long I've been here. I haven't been here very long.
Yeah. So.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Thanks for abandoning me. Hey, and you never put away your peaches. Oh,
yes, I
busted.
did.
Why's the can on the counter?
Because I didn't throw away the can, but I put away the peaches. I'm sorry I forgot to throw away the can, but I didn't. But I did do half of what you asked me to do.
Half. I'm glad you did half. Thanks for halving your job.
You're so welcome.
I've had the same thing happen to me though. Like I thought
So,
I was talking to I've had the same thing happen to me before though. Like I thought I was talking to Sam and Emma and stuff, but they weren't even there.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
It's not a good feeling, is it?
No.
No.
It's like they abandoned me.
I didn't know it was that tree coming down.
I didn't either.
I'm not so sure a tree is supposed to look like that.
You know, I was reading when they die and they're still standing, they'll begin to rot from the inside out.
Huh.
So there's all those dead trees out there. I probably ought to go out and cut down as soon as I can.
Oh.
The longer they're standing, the more they'll begin to rot, and I don't know how long they've been standing. So the last one I cut down before this was the same way.
Okay.
Rotted at the base.
So it would be better to have them sitting on the ground than...
I'd like to just get them cut up and...
Uh-huh. Well, I'm just wondering if they would be less rotted if they were cut and laying on the ground until you got to them, you know? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, bottom line, I just need to get them cut down and brought over.
Yeah.
Split up and off the ground on something, so that they're not rotting, but they're curing, seasoning, whatever you want to call it, drying out.
That log splitter is sure a blessing. Good investment.
Yeah.
And did you cut down that one, or is that just a fall one that fell?
I didn't cut that down.
I don't remember that being there.
I never noticed it. Maybe we didn't see it because of all the leaves and... I mean, we can't see through that when it's spring, you know, everything's growing.
We can't see our neighbors when everything's full. But good thing we like them.
So it's good to know there's a tree out there.
Yeah.
I'll have to go get it.
I appreciate your hard work.
Thanks.
Tractor's doing good? Good. That is another great homestead investment. I'm glad we were able to do that.
For us, yes.
Not a necessity to homestead, but it makes it nice.
Anything you can do to lighten the load, I think is a good thing.
Absolutely. It's a decent day out here, weather-wise.
It has been. It's starting to look gloomy, but before it was blue skies with clouds.
Nice. I wouldn't know. I've been hiding in the house. If it looks cold, I'm out or in.
Well, you've been editing. You've been working inside.
I have. You're right.
People don't know all the work that you do.
I appreciate that. I do have some delicious pork loin chops marinating for dinner.
Wonderful.
I'm
Thank
excited. You are welcome.
you. I threw some wet logs in there so that thing's pumping some dark smoke.
I sure like that thing. A lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah. So I've been watching the temperature of the house
Uh-huh.
with my sensors that I set up and the website that I made.
Uh-huh.
It takes a good 3 hours to get from 56 degrees in the morning to 68 degrees.
I know, I live it. I knew it took a while. That's good to know exactly.
I would dare say that that's a little undersized for this house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless, I don't know. I don't know what, like a gas furnace back in Idaho, I don't know what to compare it to, but I'm like, man, 3 hours, you can just see it climbing constant, and then it hits that 68 and
Just kind of.
maintains it, but
But if it was bigger, we'd be eating more logs, right? Or,
probably, maybe it's the right size, you know.
yeah.
It's just interesting just when you have information, what you can surmise from it.
Yes. Do you think you're not going to do any splitting today, are you?
Yeah, I'll probably come
Oh.
and split all that.
Okay.
It's gonna be wet. Well, I don't know.
guess
Like
if-
anywhere, the weather can change at any moment.
I guess if you've got the energy, why not?
Yeah.
Or maybe you don't have the energy and you're just pretending. Just don't overdo.
So I guess we're not expecting any rain until Sunday and Monday, so a week from now. I'd like to start splitting it. I mean, what time is it?
3.
3 o'clock.
Got a couple hours before sunset.
Yeah. So I just finished bringing it all over here. I might as well split it up. It's either that or I go work on Emma's end table.
I don't know. You can always work on the end table when it's dark and cold.
Right.
You can't split logs in the dark and cold. But
Yeah.
I
So
totally
I'll go hook up the log splitter and bring it over.
great.
Oh my god. No. Oh, I guess I got it.
Good job.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yep. I like that I can drive it out here and do it hooked up and then put it away at night so we don't tempt people to come and steal it,
To borrow it.
to borrow it. It's a good way to put it. Oh.
So that trunk over there is completely hollow.
What?
That trunk right there is completely hollow. And that, I looked at it, it looks like it's been there a while.
Does it?
Yeah, the whole bottom's like rotted out.
I'll probably just leave it there.
Just
Hope
let
that
it-
some mushrooms grow on it or something.
Yeah, let it be part of the ecosystem.
Yeah,
Not a bad idea.
maybe. I don't know. I need to learn how to manage. I don't know if it's the right idea or not, but I've been thinking I should learn how to manage a forest. Not that we have a forest. We have a lot of trees though.
Uh-huh.
And I know that there are some things, I've read some things about properly maintaining a forest, you know, thinning it out and different things to help it be healthier and not, I don't know.
I think it's a wonderful thing to learn. And I'd love to plant more trees, especially the ones that we're cutting down. I'd like to replenish them with
Well, yeah,
something
like
new.
we've talked about before. I'd like to plant several trees every year,
Yeah.
regardless if we take some from the property or not.
Uh-huh.
Soph! Hey!
I think she's coming into heat. She has been not listening. She's been wandering more.
Yeah.
Come on! Come on! Naughty girl.
So, one more, I mean, one more reason to get completely fenced in here.
Especially when we...
If we're getting a livestock guardian dog too.
Yes.
I mean, I plan on doing electric fencing like Greg Judy talks about, but we've got this property line and then across the front of the entire property and partial of the other side to finish fencing where there's no fence. And then the entire property needs electric, at least one wire, and we'll train everything to electric, but we've got a lot of work to do and it's gonna be spendy.
Yeah.
So
let's not do it all at once. We'll do the dang best we can.
well, yeah, I mean, that's what I've been saving for, is to get at least the perimeter something there. Put a gate at the drive so we don't get random people driving down our driveway at night.
Yep, that's my favorite.
Anyway, you are pathetic.
I'm so grateful. He worked so hard for us. You know, I really feel like we have a really good teamwork. You know, I do a lot of things inside, he does a lot of things outside. I really appreciate how well we work together as a family too. I'm really excited about the things coming up this summer, this spring, whatever, this year. I'm really excited. As we've discussed, we have goats coming in the next couple of months. As soon as my friend is able to get through the state of Wyoming, they're gonna be traveling, and both of our girls are bred. And so we're really excited to bring on some baby goats. One is bred due in May and one is due in June, and they will be coming and arriving so there's not a danger in them traveling while pregnant. They will be in a good time. We've done our research, so everything is going to be really good. So I'm really excited about that. And just, you know, our livestock guardian dog is going to be arriving hopefully around the same time. And there's just a lot of exciting things coming. So stay tuned.